Tonight, Columbus City Schools says they could have challenges getting students to school in the future, and that's because they're being fined $11 million. Thanks for joining us tonight at 11, everybody. I'm Yolanda Harris.
And I'm Andrew Kinsey. The Ohio Department of Education issued the fine to the district over transportation issues. 10 TV's Olivia Eugenio joins us in studio tonight. And Olivia, are there any other districts dealing with this?
Yeah, I spoke with Groveport Madison schools. They say they were also issued a fine by the Ohio Department of Education. A spokesperson for the district didn't want to comment as they have pending litigation. Groveport and Columbus City are just 2 of 5 districts in the state. A transportation expert I spoke with tonight says are being asked to pay up, but he says many across the state have been investigated. Doug Palmer is the senior transportation consultant for the Ohio School Boards Association. He says funding is issued every month to school districts for transportation.
Transportation is funded off of either students count or mileage, depending on what the district does, and then they start paying that out. Each month there's a certain payment that goes out.
He says the Ohio Department of Education is issuing fines due to a provision in last year's budget bill that made ODE responsible for monitoring if school buses are getting where they need to be on time consistently. That started last September. He says it's called a clawback.
The state starts to take that money back, and that's why it's called a clawback, is because some of this money has already been given to the school districts.
He says ODE is monitoring school districts in 10-day increments. If schools aren't providing adequate transportation, then the district is asked to return the money. CCS was asked to return $11 million. In the district's complaint that they filed in court, they say ODE is asking for $7 million for the first semester and $4 million for the first few months of the second semester. In the complaint, the district also said ODE began withholding funding. The court granted the district a temporary restraining order, which means ODE is not allowed to withhold funding until the court has made a decision about the $11 million. We reached out to the district. A spokesperson said in a statement the district has challenges beyond its control that impact its ability to get students to school, and that ODE's idea of what is considered consistent transportation represents a death knell for school transportation, particularly for a large district like CCS that routes more than 36,000 students each day. Columbus City Schools will be a part of a hearing in exactly 2 weeks about this. We'll keep you updated. I also reached out to the Ohio Department of Education. I called and emailed and have not heard back. Back to you.